Sam here, and I am back with another video. Today I am going to talk about Kabedon. This is a common phenomena in anime, manga, manhwa, other types of artistic forms, and today I'm going to discuss a little bit about what Kabedon is, show some examples of both the serious and comedic forms of Kabedon, as well as ways to get out of Kabedon. Now, to start things off, I am by no means a self-defense expert. I do not have actual training in this matter. This was more for comedic purposes and some things that make sense to me logically to help get out of these situations, but are by no means supposed to be taken as actual education from an instructor because I'm not trained for this. So to get started, the internet, or yabai.com, says that Kabedon is a very popular means of expressing romantic love or adoration. It is done by a man hitting his hand on a wall, pinning the woman in the process. Perhaps this is where the don becomes useful. So don is a Japanese characteristic used to signify the sound that it makes when you hit something. Oftentimes, a man does this out of jealousy, anger, or sometimes flirtatiousness. So that's an overview of what Kabedon is. And now I'm going to show you some footage that I did with my sisters to demonstrate the different types of Kabedon. We'll see you here in a bit. Hey, pretty girl like you should watch where she's going. You might trip if you're not careful. Thanks. Hey, so I've noticed you around, and I think we should go out sometime. What you doing this weekend? Okay. Hey girl, are you a library book? Because I am checking you out. You know, every time I'm with you, I just feel really special, you know? Like,
because you are special.
Oh, hey, be my girlfriend.
Hey babe, we'll go out sometime? Wait, hey, where are you going? Hey, hey!
Hey girl, what you doing this weekend?
Not you.
Oh! Good. Okay, guys, for this next part, I'm going to show you guys some examples of how to get out of some of the Kabedons that I demonstrated here earlier. But these are just some creative examples that we came up with to get out of these kinds of power positions. So, let's get started. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to show you from a double-handed Kabedon position how to get out of that. So Kitty's going to demonstrate where you are going to take your hand and you are going to quickly thrust it into the person's armpit, and that hits a pressure point there which should cause pain and make them release from that place. So from here, you're going to do a quick jab, like that. Makes it harder. It's obviously when she's not trying to hurt me. So going from a close, one-armed position, like this, you're going to aim for the person's ribs, especially since one side is open. So you're either going to do that with an object that you might have in your hands or with a closed fist. Katie's going to demonstrate the right way to make a fist. Thumb out, not on your knuckles. Alright? And then from here, for the closed fist, you're going to aim for the ribs. Or, if you have an item, such as a book, you're aiming for the same location in those ribs. Because when you put that weight on it, that's going to be painful, it's going to take their breath away, and it gives you a chance to get that way. So the next one's from a long-armed position. A lot of times this when you're not open like this, they're over top of you this way, giving you less space here to maneuver from the closed arm position. So with this one, you're aiming more for the jaw. So again, if you have an item, you could use an item, but chances are you're going to have your fist, same shape Katie showed you before, and you're aiming for the jaw, and you want to push it away from you, giving yourself that space out. So we'll show it again. The next one we're going to show is if they're standing. I'm
no, she had to be short for this one. If they are taller than you, again in that long arms position to where you might not be able to get force up behind your hand into their jaw, you can actually propel yourself into them, which sounds goofy, and we've been trying not to giggle because this one's kind of fun to show, but you're actually going to take your body weight, tuck your chin towards your chest, and push yourself up into the chin. Now again, this works better if you're shorter than they are, so that, you know, that's when you would use it more so than if you're about the same height as them. But the idea is that you make sure that chin's tucked to the chest, and you're propelling yourself up into the chin. Because at that point, they're in enough pain that you got space to get out. Now,
Just take their shoulders and go.
again, guys, by no means am I a professional. I am not trained to give advice on self-defense and things like that, but these are just some things that I looked up and that seemed useful for situations like this. So, you know, if they work, great. If they don't, again, I'm not professionally trained.
Don't blame me.
Yeah, but we will cut back over to me back at home now then.
Hey guys, welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed that video. It was a lot of fun for me and my sisters to put together, and definitely kind of entertaining and educational for some of my sisters who aren't as familiar with manga and anime and such. So this has been a lot of fun, and I hope that you had a great time. Like and subscribe below, and comment about other videos that you would like to see from me. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.